Hi everyone, my name is Vince. If you are new to this channel, I moved from the UK to the Czech Republic on a permanent basis to find work, most importantly save money. And on this channel, I'm basically uploading my experiences, the difficulties, the things I have to overcome, and just sharing my experience here. So if that does sound interesting to you, please feel free to subscribe. It is free and it does help, and please feel free to like the video and share if you can. So this video will be me discussing what is life like as an expat so far in Czech Republic. And so far, so good. So in November, I moved from the UK of 2023 to the Czech Republic. And we flew from the UK to Munich because we were bringing our cat, and we wanted to bring our cat inside the cabin, so with us on the plane. And one of the airlines which did that was Lufthansa. So we ended up flying to Munich direct, and then from Munich we were picked up by some family members, and then we were driven from Munich to Prague. And then from Prague we jumped our way to Pilsen, which is probably a smaller version of Prague. That's probably the way I would describe it. And also, fun fact, is where Pilsen Urquell is from. If you do want to see the actual beer tour, let me know, give it a like, and we can try and make that happen. So far in regards to pricing, it is cheaper to live here, rent-wise, to shop here. There are things which are naturally cheaper, like alcohol. Got a bottle of Jameson's for a tenner in Tesco, and I would say the price of food is a bit cheaper than it is in the UK, but there are some things which are more expensive. So one of the things, technology, is a bit more expensive here than it is in the UK. For example, televisions. Our TV I bought from Argos for £650, and over here it's like £800. Fish is more expensive here, and potentially it's because there's no sea around, but essentially, let's say in Asda you get some salmon for maybe £3.85, give or take, but over here it's like £8. So at that point you might as well eat in restaurants and get your fish intake there. But in regards to travel costs, travel is cheap. It's £1 for a half an hour ticket, basically. It is very affordable to travel. I do have a car, but it is in the UK, and I am bringing it over to the Czech Republic. It is right-hand steering, so we will be converting the things you need, so it is eligible to be driven in Czech Republic full-time. Again, if you want to know a bit more information in regards to that, I can do that in a separate video alongside price comparison in more detail. So far that's the pricing side. Do I see myself saving right now? No. Mainly because at this moment in time, I'm currently looking for work. And again, I will do that in a separate video. I can only speak English, so the job applications is reduced due to that. And because I am in Pilsen, most jobs are in Prague for English speaking. Now, I would prefer remote-based work, but again, that's very limited. In the UK, they're sort of going back to hybrid, back to office. And since 2020, I've really adjusted to that sort of lifestyle, the saving lifestyle as well, in regards to the travel costs going to office, and just that flexibility you have from working from home. So now I am looking for remote work. It is very limited, but I'm also looking for hybrid work in Prague. In Pilsen itself, I haven't really found anything. So when I do start earning, then that's when I will assume I will see the saving side, which I hope happens soon. So yeah, I basically, when I came over, I was employed through November and January. You could work abroad, but not on a permanent basis. So that's why I ended up finishing my employment at the end of January. So yeah, so I would say I've got a few months breathing space to look for something here. But again, if anyone is watching in Czech Republic and has advice and tips, or somewhere, for job websites and searching, or if they know anyone, please feel free to comment and let me know. That would be very much again appreciated. So in regards to sort of life is great. I would say it's much more, if you're used to like London vibe or Bournemouth vibe, where I was also based, this is much more of a, it's got a good nightlife, but at the same time, it's just like less, if that makes sense. And going into Pilsen, which I will be doing a separate video on, like a walkthrough, it's much smaller, and you have numerous bars and restaurants you can eat and drink at in the center. Prague, well, I was in Prague on the weekend, and again, that's probably like the most, if you're used to London vibes, that's probably the most London vibe you'll get is there. But Pilsen itself is more smaller, but it's more relaxed, and also it still has all the things you would sort of want if you like going to bars, going to pubs, eating out, going to the shops. Again, shopping centers, there's like a plaza. Inside that, you have the shops you're sort of used to going to, like H&M. They have Douglas, which is their version of Boots, in my opinion. Again, different things you'll see in there. But for me, it's very easy to adapt. So if you are worried or have doubts about moving abroad because it's just completely different, specifically Czech Republic, then I wouldn't worry. There's a lot of home comforts which are here, which are there. So again, I feel that if you are someone looking to move abroad, you want to save money, England is getting much more expensive. Look, I love London, I love England. I was born in Kent, and I've spent all my life there. I moved to Germany for 3 years. I came back to England. I'm now in Czech Republic. So, for me, one of the things I was struggling with was I want to save for a mortgage. So saving for a mortgage when I was also paying for my car monthly, paying for rent because buying was very difficult, you didn't have much to save for a mortgage. Since I've been here, I have paid off the car. I have, in my head, I vision saving once I start having a job, just because it is just cheaper here naturally, specifically Pilsen. Now, renting in Prague is cheaper, but buying in Prague will set you back. It will start to become, I wouldn't say London price, but it's pretty near. But in the future, it is something I would again look to do. But yeah, so far being in Pilsen it's been great. It has been great, and I recommend, even if you did it for a year just to see how it is. I think you'll definitely see the benefits, and one of the things I was always looking at as well in the future, potentially just saving and then maybe buying something in England at that point, once you saved enough for a deposit. Sometimes you just have to see the workarounds. But in my next video, I'll be filming what's it like to be job searching, and in the future ones, I think it'll be tips on moving abroad, what you sort of need to know officially. This is just more of a chat video, and then after that we can do some walkthroughs in Pilsen, and hopefully you guys and girls will enjoy that sort of content. I'm making this because I just want to share it. Look, I just recently, like 20 minutes ago, for the first time I bought washing liquid. I usually have tablets you put in the washing machine, and there's 3 compartments, left, middle and right. I don't know where to put my liquid. I just watched a YouTube video just now and it just helped me out. So, you know, I also in the same way just sharing my experiences, and I'm hoping that, you know, anyone who watches this in the future and is potentially doing a move like this, even if it's to a different place in Europe, they find this sort of content interesting. My previous video, please check it out if you do have a pet. That one's very helpful in regards to what you need to know if you want to bring your pet on board in cabin on a plane, and sort of the costs associated with that as well. So yeah, but that's all from me for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I upload once a week. I don't really have a specific date, but you do get a video, at least one video every single week. So thank you, enjoy, have a lovely day as well.